Hi, water signs. Welcome in. Welcome back. If you are returning back, we're going to look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on with you all. If you're new, look, my channel's real intense. I'm straight to the point. It's a very spiritual channel. It could come across religious. I'm not religious. Please don't put me in that box, okay? I'm just a person who's had an awakening by the Word of Elohim, and I know what he expects of people in the earth, and none of us are exempt for any of his judgments. Obviously there's consequences to things, right? We want to know what's going on because we're living in a really foul time where people have just literally lost their mind. And anyway, I just look at some great big stuff, and it will be challenging to you. It may tick you off. You may just click off. Okay, see you later. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm looking for people who are wanting truth, the real truth. These two want to come out and don't want to just say, hey, lie to me. I feel better when you lie to me. That's stupid. That's childish. That's stupid. It's a very straightforward channel, and so, you know, if you stay, you're supposed to stay, and if you're not, then you're supposed to go away. I'm not a channel that's looking for popularity. I'm just looking for mature people that don't want to play romper room games in the earth. And we want to ask at the hand of the Most High God and come up higher and stop acting like children that have no worth as grown adults. So anyway, welcome if you do stay. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Most High God, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. What are you going to bring out here for water energy? You guys were in the hidden in a really big way in the fire reading. And there's somebody who's a manipulator in a really big way. They think they're a master manipulator. They really cause some stupid stuff to go on, really. And the person's jealous, whoever the person is. For some of you all, that's you. For some of you all, you're dealing with that energy as well. I mean, if you're upright all day long. So I read energies both ways, but y'all's energy was real strong in the hidden in the fire reading. Yehovah Palet, which is our deliverer. And I love this because it means to escape or to carry away safe or to slip out of something. I hope so, Yehovah. We just call out upon you. We have a gentleman that is coming out. This is a professional card. You could be dealing with your partner in some way, shape, or form. It's a partner card, co-worker. Your spouse could be here. This is a professional. It is somebody who is either masculine in the way that they just come across in the way they talk, or they're masculine in their body. The letter A is there, which is the magician card. So if there's some type of manipulator somewhere, then that A can take you back to that in the negative of that energy. A celebration energy. The word joy came out in the fire reading as well. A doctor is here. This is like trying to get some advice to heal something, or you are a doctor or need a doctor or something like that. A cake. Well, we have something about a celebration here. It definitely is coming out here. Somebody sweet or something about, maybe you do bake, I don't know. And then the courtship is coming out. Well, it was really, really strong in the fire reading. So whether you upright or not, I don't know. I know that the water, and don't take offense to this, if you're an upright water sign, then you are, but water on my channel comes out crazy all the time. I don't really know why. It's just the energy of a thing, the spiritual thing. But there is somebody in the water energy that really, when I do a water reading, it gets shut down till after the end of the video. Because we deal with somebody who's got like this stupidness on them. Okay, so anyway, I already know you're there, honey. Okay, you really need to go have an evaluation. Okay, you really need to go to the doctor. It's time to go to the doctor now. It's stupid. It really is stupid at this point. The oppression. Somebody's got the light bulb off. Somebody does, because it's clear. Something's clear to somebody. The moon. The secrets. Somebody could have had some fear out here. I just won't fear you. If I'm talking to the person that thinks that you're going to try to do something. No. Actually, you're going to get some stuff shoved down. You're going to get some cake shoved down your throat. is actually what's going to happen. Are you going to act crazy? I'm going to give you a little piece of crazy. Okay, my channel shows 9,020 people and there's 0 people watching. Yeah, don't think so, honey. Okay, all right. Let me just, do whatever. It's time to get out of romper room now, folks. It's time to get out of romper room. It's time to freaking get out of romper room. Somebody's kids out here. Guess your little kids out here. That was coming out really heavy in the fire. Look, people, I just don't mess around. People want to act like crazy, I'm going to give them a piece of crazy. Because they don't understand it unless you get on their level. You want to act like an idiot? Fine. Let's act like an idiot so that at least I can get on your level and you can kind of understand something. That's how I feel about it. My God. Something about the freaking past is here. Your soulmates or your kids are here. Something like that's out here. I get sick and tired of crazy that is sick in their mind. Oh, aren't you tired of it, folks? The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups was in the Earth reading, and that reading was really showing somebody who's got nasty sexual behaviors about themselves. They'll sleep with animals. They'll sleep with people. They're nasty. The person's nasty. If you guys don't think that these people exist in the earth, my God, they do, and they're gross. And that's what I'm dealing with on this channel. And somebody's just stupid behind the scenes being a nutcase. Okay, they're crazy. And so this deck that I was using, the Seven of Cups, literally talks about somebody who's got nasty sexual behaviors about themselves. They're nasty. They're freak, they're nasty, they're waiting to do something stupid and freaky with somebody because they got jealous on them. They're nasty. Somebody is. 8 of Swords being in the mind, because they need to go to jail for some stuff that's actually already taken place. Okay, there's somebody got a professional around somebody. Somebody needs to capture the person and take them to a doctor and get them out of society. Is actually what needs to take place. There are consequences to this person. Show me the past. Show me the past, Most High God. 4 of Cups. Okay, well, something was contemplated in the past, and it had a consequence to it. Okay? And something was traded. The 3 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. Something around somebody's marriage is real strong here. And somebody's going to get delivered out of some type of situation where somebody's ex is a crazy. Came out real strong in the fire reading. It was really, really there. The 9 of Wands is somebody's got a mental illness. They are. Okay? And they need help. That whatever they did in the past, they did something through contemplation. And it caused a war out here with the 9 of Wands. Okay? And the person's now got a crazy on them. Show me the 7 of Wands, or the 7 of Cups, please. Show me the 7 of Cups. The Fool and the sorrow of the heartbreak. They are pierced through, and it's really actually grieving. It really is grieving that somebody's a fool out here. Well, anyway. Need to step back and make a decision in all uprightness, because it's whatever this is in the past with somebody. I mean, the fool can't get out of folly. Somebody needs to go to jail for some stuff that they freaking have done. They know that they do, or they know that somebody's soulmate does, or whatever. It's sorrowful, but it is what it is. A fool is a freaking fool, man. A fool is a freaking fool. 7 of Cups, making decisions that have consequences on them. They're sorrowful. Somebody knows that they got to take a leap of faith and jump off a freaking cliff here and do what's right. The Wheel. Okay, well, the Wheel is here. Somebody's name could be Ty. T and Y is here. There's 2 T, titty. Somebody's breast came out just a second ago in the fire, and somebody likes to put those great big breasts up and say, and be a nutcase somewhere. And something stupid about that person. They've lost their mind. They think they can just use sex for whatever, and person's got a crazy on them. They jump in bed with anything and everything, I guess. the disappointment and the little page of cups coming out, kind of crossing out here. This is a seducer. Somebody got seduced out here in a really bad way. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. Okay, a ruin and a despair and a backstabbing murder, probably for some people, since we had murder come out really strong. It is what it is, folks. What are you going to do? Cry over somebody who's lost their soul and there's nothing you can do about it? You're just going to sit there and 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 be crazy on something that's grievous? I don't really know. I don't really know. I guess some people will. It's dumb. It's really, really dumb. It says, all that devour Jacob shall be devoured. Again, so that we already know somebody in the other reading was sitting there begging for raw meat. If you don't think that the scripture is full of cannibalism, it is. I've showed it, and why that's there for a lot of people is because you don't keep the commandments. The Most High said that there are people out there that want to devour people. It's because it's part of the curses. If you don't follow God and want to be upright and keep His commandments, you fall into the curses, and the curses lead to cannibalism. But people that keep the commandments of the Most High God, He says to you, this is a warning. All that devour my people, then you're going to be devoured. You're going to go ahead and do it. Don't care what I have to say. God says you're going to it's going to take place with you anyways. You go ahead and eat that cake. Okay, you think it just, wow, I'm going to devour this person because I'm a freaking freakazoid snake out here, and we're going to be a cannibal and chop them up, put them on our little cauldrons out here. And God says, I hope you really get a good look at your little cauldron, because the next person around is going to be you. They that devour Jacob shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. If you put my people in captivity, you shall be in captivity. If you spoil them, you shall be spoiled. And all that prey upon my people, they shall become a prey. So you better watch what you're doing here, because somebody's literally waiting to do that. It says, I will give them for a prey. I will restore health unto my people, and I will heal their wounds, because they called my people an outcast, and they said that this is Zion. Nobody gives a rip about Zion. He says, I will bring the captivity of Jacob's tent, and I will have mercy upon his dwelling places. Thank you, Jehovah. Because I'm not nobody's freaking slave out here. I'm not somebody's little food for cauldron out here. I'm specifically talking to somebody who's trying to do that to me. I'm not your whatever you think I am, your piece of cake here. I don't think so. You're a crazy kook, and God's going to make sure you actually are going to get chopped up. I'm sure you've probably already eaten some of our people. I'm sure you have. You're destined to go into captivity because you took us into captivity. You ain't escaping this. You ain't escaping God's word, folks. Somebody who's constantly looking continually at someone to do something out here. It's that nonsense, stupid, crazy stuff. That's why the crazy, like I said at the beginning of the video, they're a nutcase. They got mental problems. Somebody does. They need to go to a doctor, or the freaking doctor is crazy. I don't really know who I'm talking to entirely. Some people are just really, really smart, but they're really crazy and stupid where it comes to spiritual things. Somebody's got a gambling problem out here. Something about somebody being ignorant. The most I said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And imposters being exposed out here. Good. Thank you, Jehovah. Something about material happiness. We have a lot of thievery going on some people. Somebody has been dealing with despair and anger and circumstances that test somebody's patience. Okay. Just make something right, folks. It says, forgive or you will not be forgiven. You're going to get eaten by God. He's going to say, if you don't keep my way, you're going to go to cannibalism. You're going to go to curses. You're going to go to captivity. You're going to not make it out of something at all. I don't know what your freaking problem is, folks. But there's a big fat warning on people. Either be delivered by God or go to hell. Stupidness. People joining together to do an attack. It's out here. And also in the fire reading, it came out that there was godly people. It's actually going to also take down a wicked party as well. So if y'all want to rumble, I guess we'll just rumble. Somebody just lied and took something just because they wanted it. Well, you're a thief. You're cursed. That's why you're under that curse energy. It says wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner just destroys much good. And somebody has destroyed all kinds of stupid stuff out here. It's just stupid that one person could do such a damage. A wall placed for protection. There's a clarity of a mystery. They did something on purpose. Yeah, they did it on purpose. They just took it because they wanted it. And something about somebody's bike is out here attached to something. I really feel frustrated with the water energy just because it's so heavy and demonic most of the time. And I'm not trying to say anything about you water sign. Again, if you're upright, you're upright. That energy could go to any person in the zodiac. But I'm telling you, it's normally that Queen of Cups or the King of Cups comes out with nonsense all the time around it. And I believe it has a lot to do with the end time prophecy where it talked about Leviathan is in the sea. And so that watery energy is going to go by that by right. Okay, we're not subject to the zodiac. Oh, I just do like element sign readings for people to like break down what's going on in your life by what the Most High wants you to know if you were just born underneath the heavens that He created. We're not subject to the zodiac. We don't accept the wicked stuff that comes out of it. We take anything good that God made and shove the crap where it goes. So if you're going to get offended because I'm saying stuff about water, I'm talking to an energy of a thing. You don't even understand where I'm coming from then. If that's just where you're going to jump, because any person, a fire sign, an earth sign, an air sign could be in the same stupidness. I'm just saying on my channel, water has crap all the time around it. If it is a water sign, then for some people it is an actual water sign because it's crazy and the negative of the energy. Some of us are specifically dealing with a water sign energy as well. And it's just showing itself. The Gibo. There's a gift here. The word gift just came out in the fire reading as well. This is like something being reciprocated. Also, somebody's X was really, really strong. I think I stated it at the top of this video. This has the pictograph of an X. This is the my technology rune. And we deal with crazy freaks that really are getting onto technology, thinking that they can just do whatever they want to you and I. And no, you're in error. You're not a master manipulator. You're a crazy freak. Man, it's time to get out of romper room. Stupidness. The letter G for giant is out here. Somebody's X is out here. We have the letter T out here twice and the letter Y.